Hello and welcome back to Gordon Gaming. Welcome back to Harvestella, episode. I want to say 39, but yeah.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
I will find out next time. Where are we going first? Let's go to Shatala. We've got Hein and Horsey Boy here somewhere. I do prefer that atelier. So what's happening? Kenrick, thank you for coming. I just finished with my preparations for my next presentation. Do you think this one will go better? Nope. I prefer if we didn't receive a reaction like we did the other day. Hello, Mr. Hein. We came because you said you had more cool stuff to show us. I can't wait to go to see it. Thank you for coming. I've finished getting ready, so let's jump right in, shall we? Are we taking them down to see the flag? We're going to endanger these kids' lives. Ready, let's begin. What are you going to show us today? I'm afraid I'm not here to showcase any new invention today. Huh? So what are you going to do? Kenrick and I are here to regale you with a tale of adventure. Adventure, now you're talking. It all began with a submarine, and its name was the Fiasella. Kenrick and I set on our journey in the Fiasella all the way to the ocean floor, in search of a place that could only be found in the deep sea. There we found another submarine that belonged to adventurers like us, who had been searching the ocean floor. Wow! Did you go inside? What was in it? Indeed, there was a ship's log, left by the former crew. We used the log to guide us as we dove even deeper in search of our destination. Until finally we arrived. And what we found there will shock and astound you, will it? What did you find? Down there, where no one else has been said to tread, was a flag stuck firmly into the ground, which means, children, that we were not the first to find such a place. You think somebody else put it there? Do you think people live on the bottom of the sea? Don't be stupid. How would they breathe? Sadly, we were never able to learn who it was that placed that flag. But I can say for certain, whoever did it must have been thinking they'd finally made it. That they did what nobody else has ever been able to do. No one. No one ever. We can all surpass our limitations. Our limitations. That's right. That flag was a reminder that, as long as we never give up, we can achieve the impossible. Does that mean I can grow up to be a great fisherman like my dad? Fisherman, and yes, never give up on your dreams, and you can achieve anything. What about me? Can I become a pretty princess one day? Absolutely. You have a great many possibilities hidden deep down. I want to fly all the way up to the stars. Do you think I could do that, Mr. Hein? You can, most definitely. Humans made of the bottom of the sea. It won't be long before we can claim the skies as well. Whoa. But first you'll need to seize the stars closest to your heart. How do I do that? Easy, you learn how to woo the lady folk. Yes, there are hundreds of beautiful glistening stars all across this land, just waiting for you to seize the moment. I don't care about girls. Interestingly, it's the other way around. Well, how do you think that went? You did great. Well, if you think that went well, I'll consider it a great success. Say, Kenrick, do you think I've gotten close to Fiasa's legacy? I think you've surpassed it. I wouldn't go that far. I clearly have a long way to go. I think this is something that Fiasla really wanted to do. Opening doors for generations to come. She never wished for new worlds, nor did she strive to be a technological innovator. No, chances are the people who planted that flag are cut from the very same cloth. You're quite the dreamer. I consider myself more of a romanticist, who just happens to be overflowing with hopes and dreams. Someday people will make discoveries that surpass anything we or Fiasala ever envisioned. Before long, they too will entrust their dreams to the next generation, just like we are. Generation after generation, until eventually someone achieves the very impossible. It all begins with one still small step, and enough steps will one day lead to one giant leap. Forgive me, I've a habit of waxing poetic about the future. Future is coming, you know. You're right. Mr. Hine? Oh, what is this? I told everybody about your story, and now they all want to hear about it for themselves. Oh dear, my day is about to get much busier. If you'll excuse me, I'm off to regale the children with more wondrous tales of the future. I'll see you again soon. Next time, I'll treat you to a meal. Mr. Hine, come on. Yes, I'm on my way. Oh, from that bloody flag. That's on the moon and not in the ocean. Okay. Okay. End of his character story. It kind of does make you think, why is part of the moon under the sea? And why can I still walk places? Are people just heavier in the future? In 2,000 years' time? The seaside town of Shatola. The ocean breeze feels magnificent, blowing through my mane. I'm glad the sensation is real, unlike the rest of my memories of this place. I remember the look of complete joy as she first witnessed the sea spread endlessly before her. The sea has that effect on people. It is hard to fathom how the sea covers more of the world than we can see. The princess and I walked alongside the waves as they lapped at this shore. Then I panicked when she requested that we build a sand replica of Castle Lewis. I was so nervous, the castle with such painfully intricate design, wouldn't you agree? But it was the princess's wish, and somehow we were able to build it. Which is probably why it is the best that the memory was never real. If I had told you we had managed it in reality, you would label me a liar. Sounds like it was a tough build. We certainly did our best. Anyway, once we had finished with the castle, we returned to the water's edge in search of seashells. The princess requested matching shells to serve as a reminder of our visit. But finding two shells that looked anything like one another was quite the feat. We scoured these sands right up until the eventide sun dipped below the horizon. And did you find a pair? Of course, I am Unicorn of the Scriptids. If I set my mind to a task, then I will see that it gets finished. The princess said she would treasure it always. Or rather, she would if were any of it real, of course. Truth of the matter is, there were no matching seashells to begin with. Oh, such cruelty! I remember it all too well, down to the shell size and feel. Wait, what is that? Kenrick, look here. A pretty shell lies buried at Unicorn's hoof. This shell? Why is it the spitting image of the pair from my tail? It has some minor differences, but it's almost exactly the same. Do you want to take it with you? No, this shell is not the same. It is real, unlike those from my memory. Why only this shell? Why must it be that this shell that exists in the real world? Why must my princess be the one who remains imaginary? You don't want to lose those memories. Kenrick. Do not make me repeat myself. There is such a thing as karmic suffering for a heart seized by false memories. I cannot remain in that state of capture forever. Dun. Okay. We are done with this stop on our tour. I appreciate you accompanying me again, Kenrick. I will send another letter once I have settled on where to visit next. That should give you something to look forward to, I'm sure. Until then. Still a bit surreal, really. I did have a thought just now. There's 2 spaces I haven't got here. So what are they? Is it supposed to be? No, they don't. It's not even if it's like that. So I assume the whole wheel fills up, but that's, as I say, just an assumption. Who do we visit? Dianthus and Braca. In front of the gate to the Divine Seas-like cave. And if we go with Braca, we're going to fight something. No, I don't want that. We will go see Dianthus on the ship. No. I do want the ship. Enter bridge. Talk. I've been waiting, Kenrick. I received a response from the sender and wanted to tell you what happened. Did things work out? As I suggested, they confronted their partner with honesty. Apparently it started with a terrible quarrel, but ended in reconciliation. They wrote me back with great thanks, as they were able to resume with greater intimacy than they had before. That's a relief. However, it is, isn't it? I'm truly glad. Don't say anything. But perhaps it would be best to remain cautious when responding to these letters. I consider responding to another letter, sender, but I feel that interfering in the lives of strangers too much will become too much of a burden. You don't want to help anymore? No, I'm just trying to be prudent. Nonetheless, I brought a submission that I thought was interesting. This one is from a youth worried about their future. Submissions like these were the second most frequent category. I'm sure that there will be another secret hidden here that will further elucidate the mechanisms of the heart. Sender seems puzzled as to whether they should follow their family fishing business, or follow the dream and open up their own store. What do you think? Should they follow in their family history and become a fisherman, or take the more difficult route of opening their dream business? Follow your dreams. So there are those who would chase their dream despite its difficulties. If I think about it logically, the best option would be to follow the family business. It would require no upheaval of their daily life as they're both connected. And provided their financial foundations are stable, to some extent, money should not be a problem either. However, I think I will tell them to follow their dreams, even though it's more difficult. The measure of an individual's happiness comes from within. Choosing to abandon your dreams for the sake of what society demands of you is probably the easiest route, but there are numerous instances of people dying with regrets because they give up on their dreams too early. Success or no, following one's heart is best for one's mental and spiritual well-being. That is one answer humanity gave towards the end of the Gregorian calendar when discussing the heart. The human heart works independently of logic, thus I'm unable to provide a logical solution. Not only that, but when I look at you, I know that this is a solution you would choose as well. It is the solution I chose. I respect your opinion. You have my gratitude. I will respond to them in kind and contact you again for any developments. Tell me again. Yes. Right, now we're going to go deal this. It's 11 AM. Okay, not too bad. If I have to fight something. I could have teleported there. Should have teleported there. The west gate. Hey, Kenrick. So, you didn't miss out in the end. No running from this. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's get started. New Hallowed is apparently lurking in Divine Seas Like Cave. The most recent eyewitness reports say it's just hanging around in there, not attacking anyone. Do we know why? That's the question. There's no knowing what that thing is thinking. Unfortunately, it also means we don't know what kind of power this Hallowed has or what it's capable of us. Which means that we'll have to take it as it comes. That okay with you, Kenrick? Totally fine. Don't forget you'll have me there to protect you, you know, since it's my job. Well, yeah, we'll also have Estina and Aesel. This is it. Time to roll out. Search the Divine Seas Like Cave for any sign where it might be hiding. Not here. Not here either. Floor 2. In many ways, I believe it probably just a revived Kierkegaard. Just for the means, just to check, we're going to go back. Aha. Mulder, so it was you two. Mulder. You remember me? I take it you're here to handle new species of Hallowed, huh? Response gives me the feeling you still haven't found your prey, am I right? Prey, I'm not here to hunt. Come on, Mulder, why don't we combine efforts, exchange information? Kenrick? How did you kill Amadeus? Good point. Would you like to tell us about him? Very well. Urk. Mulder. You're, don't come any closer. Are you okay? This is a Hallowed's power. It can't be. You're a new breed of Hallowed. That's exactly right. Raka, I have a request. A request. Please, I know you have the means. Kill me. Where did you get off? The only things are able to destroy Hallowed are weapons like that holy rifle of yours, right? Please. But why? I don't understand. You must have been human once. Why become a Hallowed? I absorbed a piece of Amadeus. Did he just say absorbed? Absurd. The man's clearly insane. I was lost. Revenge was all I knew. That's why. Once I finally achieved it, I realised how pointless it all was. The hell do you mean by pointless? I had enough of you jerking me around. You got the job done, right? So why? What was left once I'd finally gotten my revenge? Nothing. I absorbed a piece of Amadeus purely out of curiosity. I wanted to know how a creature such as that could destroy everything I held dear. That's why you became a hallowed. Bracker, please use your weapon to end this while I'm still human. Kenrick, you still got that gun. Return the gun to Bracker. Right, Mulder, I'll do as you ask. Thank you. Kill me. Chose being a hallowed over dying. I regret nothing, because it's finally coming to an end. He, Amadeus, wanted to die. No one else absorbed a part of him. That was also at his request. Amadeus seemed to know that I would die if I did it. He thanked me as his body turned to ash. Amadeus thanked you? Thank you, Bracker, for letting me keep my humanity. Mulder? So, is that all that waits for anyone who seeks revenge? Is that how I'm going to wind up, losing my mind and wishing for death? It's not the only way it has to end. Kenrick? I won't let you walk that path. Oh, won't you now? Mulder, there is no way for me to know what kind of life you lived until now, but imposters you and I are no different. We cast aside our lives for the sake of revenge against the same hallowed. I will remember you. Well, I'm glad I didn't have to fight anything there. We will probably... Okay, yeah. There's only one quest. The Orbital Cradle. The beginning of Chapter 7. And... where are we going? That way. Oh, wrong way. Let's dump anything we've got that we don't need. Okay. I don't think I need that as well. It does allow me to make bombs. Maybe we should make some bombs. Or repair kits. I can't make bombs. I need nitro pineapples. Do I have nitro pineapple seeds? 6 of them. 6 days. It doesn't say anything about it being repeatable. I still kind of want to wait till the end. Yeah, it's 21st. Right, if I make 2. Nope. Okay.
Take it easy.
Trying to think. I do want to go in here, and I want to speak to. There's a guy who makes things. I think that's where I go to increase my farm. This one? It's this one.
Welcome.
Yep.
Please, come again.
Okay. So that will give me more farming space, which means I can hopefully move those things around. All the makers and stuff, and then put more trees down. So that's cool. Still no last quest there yet. Okay, to the castle. Let's go find out what this is about. Ah, to the orbital cradle. Now then, I shall take you to the orbital cradle. What kind of place is it exactly? You will see it now. It is the Seth headquarters. One or two, that is. One of two, that is, the other being the Castle of Illusion. It's been a while since the Castle of Illusion ran at its full potential. One moment, I will restore its functions. Notifying Control AI. Code Ptolemaeus. Suspended Star Ladder. Suspend Star Ladder. Understood. System online. Getting code Ptolemaeus. Space elevator. Star ladder cable suspension. Imperio base docking complete. Wait, is this the space elevator? Yes, it is. Now you go through this entrance. Dianthus and I will take a different route. Why are you two going a different way? Because we are man-made intelligence. It is enough for us to transfer our personality data without transporting our physical bodies. Well, being an omen sounds handy. Must be nice being so clueless. Hold on, Geist. I'm going with them. I've been with them all this time. I'd rather we stick together. Besides, it's better they have an escort. Alright. In that case, we shall convene at the cradle. Okay, let's have a look. So now we can go this way. Beyond me lies a city of grief. Beyond me lies endless suffering. Beyond me lies the downfall of society. Oh, that's nice. Depressing poetry. Is this the entrance to the space elevator? No, that's something else. That door is off limits right now, for certain reasons. The space elevator is this way. Let us keep moving. Okay, that door is off limits. Anything to say? No. Sunstones. So now I can evolve my Sunkern. Cool. Yet another weird room. Don't tell me that this structure is the space elevator. Virgilus is ready for takeoff. Prepare for impact. Could have given us a, if it's going to be a space elevator, given the time it's going to take to get anywhere, like, there should be beds and a sofa or something. It's going to tolerate this. I mean, that's interesting, isn't it? We are on the moon. Incredible. Is this the outer surface of the planet? The space elevator is a celestial ladder that connects the universe and the stars, a gem of lost Gaian technology. The view is breathtaking. Well, I'm not good with heights, but I think at certain heights it stops being heights. This is making me somewhat uneasy. One false move and you'll be falling headfirst into the abyss. Stop it. This will take us straight to the cradle though, right? It should. What do you mean, should? I just have a hunch. Just prepare for battle. You know you can't take Abel's into the cradle, Dianthus. Callistophus, I thought you might show up. Of course I would. You realise you're on the verge of provoking a war, don't you? Be aware of what you're doing, Dianthus. Who are you? I am the Seth in charge of the cradle. I'm not an easy opponent as the Seth in the Castle Illusion. I cannot allow you to enter the cradle. I will put an end to you here and now. Let's get rid of you. That way you can... Oh, wow. I need food. Oh, I didn't get to find the food. That was fun. I thought I had food selected. And then I would look to press the button. There was no food to select. Yes. You stolen my money again. Thank you, Chris. Yep. I mean, I think 1,275 is at least her limit. Oh, we do have actually more stuff. Hurrah! I still want to get to the orbital cradle. Oh, our next destination. Never and Star are wonderful places to visit. But our next destination would thus be the Holy Capital of Argene, but sadly you'd be incorrect. That is not to say I do not have splendid memories there, but there is somewhere else I would like rather to go. Let's back to my forest. I trust you will join me there. Wait, you rival. Okay, can't board me. Do you remember the settlement that followed Amadeus 2? I think I'm going to go there again. I'll explain why later. I want you to come with me. I'll be waiting by the entrance. This may come as a sudden surprise, but I have decided to be inaugurated as matriarch of the Seaslight Order. Didn't you say that last time? This was the first step on the path I will walk along in the Holy Mother. There's still so much else I wish to speak with you about, so would you please visit the temple again? Provisions. From the mayor. How are you doing, Kenrick? Looks like you've carried some remodelling works on your farm recently. Come to think of it, the farm hasn't undergone any maintenance since the last person moved out. I apologise for leaving you on your own to manage that, but I hope you will take it in your stride. That doesn't mean I won't help, however. I've included some crops, seeds in this letter. Try planting them on your new and expanded farm. Cool. Thank you. And I've been quite accustomed to sending you these letters. I never would have believed we would have spent this much time together when we first met. I'm continuing on as a Venter, just like Fiasula. I will pave the path of generation for children of the next. I'm you at my side every step along the way. That's what's right in the future. Alright. No, I don't. Don't want to eat whatever I ate. Ah. Repair kit. One charged battery. Don't need that. Don't need those. Could have planted those, I suppose, but. Right. First things today.
Bring back souvenirs.
There might be souvenirs. Let's go deal with this Christophilus bloke. Land. Yes, land, please. Land. No. Select destination? No. In reality, we should not have lost that fight. It was not that difficult. We saw it a minute ago. Why did I say no? Why did I say no? Here we go again. So the interesting thing about it is the angle of the space elevator that we're on, apparently. I don't think the space elevator is built above the Earth. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Because we're going up here. I believe that there is some sort of glass window covering the thing. But given the angle of ascent here, we're not going up above the Earth. I think we're on the moon. The flag confirms it. At some point, humanity or the robots, the Omens, terraformed the moon. And now we can see the Earth. I will say, I do know what my thumbnail would be. Da, 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 da. What do you want? I'm Stefan Side of the Cradle. I'm not an easy blah 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 blah. Yep. Thank you, Christophilus. Can you stop that? I don't like his triple attack. Okay, well he's down to half health. He does like his long walks. Git. Callistephus? Christopher. Callistephus. Your stale outdoors principles from the human conservation cloud are not going to get us anywhere. We're entering. So you're going ahead despite the consequences. Is that what you want? Something tells me they should have used this space elevator more often. I could think of a worse place to be left dangling. Damn it, Christopher must have sent a stop signal. What now? Head to die out here in the middle of nowhere looking out at the stars. That'd be kind of romantic, actually. The good news is that there's a relay station nearby called the Purgatorium. We have no choice but to climb up there by foot. By foot? Judging by Aria's reaction, that doesn't sound like a great idea. It's a horrible idea. Think of how many miles we still have left to go. No, we just have to get through the Purgatorium. Then there's a maintenance block. If we activate the console there, we might be able to restart the space elevators. If so, it's actually a realistic distance. How realistic are we talking? It's a secret. You humans can go farther when you don't know how far you really have to go. You're so annoying when you say things like that. I'll take that as a compliment. Yeah, from the religious nutjob who's about to continue the fake religion. Well then, let us proceed. Fun. See, that's the sort of view I'd expect from a space elevator. Although I do still think we're above the moon. The moon. The moon? The moon. Are we really meant to go through here? Sorry, it's not the sturdiest footing. We didn't originally anticipate humans using the space elevator. Miss a step and you become the shooting star. We could all make a wish on you. Please stop. Come on, let's go now before anything else comes our way. Joy. That should do it. I have cancelled the stop signal that was in place. It is now possible to travel to and from the Castle of Illusion. We can return to land at any time if we get into trouble. Will that person from before attack us again? I'm sure that there are others from the same cloud who are looking for us. If they find us, battle will be inevitable. What is a cloud, by the way? I heard you say it earlier as well. In human terms, what we call a faction. AI with a similar logical inclinations loosely grouped together. That's right. We are not a monolith. You are well informed. I'm a scientist after all, but you really are AI. Everything you saw in Lost Gaia was real. Yeah. Lost Gaia. Hold her hand. Aria's hand is shaking slightly. Kenrick. You can't stop now, right, Aria? I'm gonna talk to that monolith. I might bring her back into my team. I was thinking of doing it anyway. Where are we going? There are two doorways. One we can't get to without jumping.
Careful not to slip now.
I like that. Right, yeah, we are going to do that. Party. I'm not close. Were you telling me I'm not close enough? No. I think getting her reactions would be more interesting. This is fun. We all here? Alright, let's have a look. There's a down over there. Right. I mean, normally when you're on ledges like this, it doesn't let you fall. Let's take out that hornet.
Well then, shall we begin?
Okay, then we go this way. And then we go this way. I think. Oh no, that goes up. But that one goes down. Why does it go down?
Well then, shall we begin?
That was a good workout.
That was a walk in the park.
Yep, this one does indeed go down. Why? Ah! Kenodo. Why is Arya poisoned? Okay, now have a look out the extensions. And we go up. Whoops, sorry. And they're both gone. Alright, Stu's already here. Right. Big monster over there. Main story over there. Okay, do I want food first? Is this the maintenance block? No, this is the... What took you so long? Geist. I finally found you. The Diantha's signal has been cut off. I wasn't expecting you to climb up through the inner frameworks of the space elevator. You should know what happened. Callistus interfered with the signals. We have a hard time overriding them now. So, how far away are we from the maintenance block now? This is roughly the halfway point. Now you're all here, allow me to show you around the facility. It'll make it easier for you to digest what I have to say next. Is that alright, Dianthus? I suppose so, even though Callistus wouldn't approve. We can't keep it a secret forever. Very well then, come with me. Through the door. It seems like factory. Isn't this the sea slide? What's it doing here? This is its precursor, proto-sea slide, you could call it. The four sea slide that you know are mass-produced models that were built from the original data in this prototype. You mean to say that the sea slide are... You probably figured it out. The sea slide are machines that we built. That's ridiculous. If you're going to lie to us, at least make it a bit more convincing. I mean, you aren't serious. We can't argue with what we see right in front of us, though. I know it was a good idea to bring you here. You're already starting to understand. The Season Light was built by AI. I don't want to believe it, but does that mean that the Red Queen was your... In order to explain that, I will need to outline the whole sequence of events. Should I start from the beginning? Yes. Yes. Very well. When Lost Gaia became uninhabitable, humanity entrusted its future to us, artificial intelligence. However, Lost Gaia was already a dead planet, so we began to study its life with the intention of reviving it. The planet's life. That research led us to the Astrum Cell and its analysis. The Astrum Cell, that's what you were studying in the research facility on Lost Gaia, isn't it? Yes, it's the structure in the centre of the Red Queen. We theorised it's where the planet's genes were stored. That theory was on the right track. Gene may not be the right word for it, rather the Astrum Cell acted as a blueprint for life on the planet. We call that blueprint the Gaia genome. Gaia genome, so planets have DNA just like other living things do. Yes, upon analysing the Gaia genome, we formulated a plan. That plan was called the Re-Gaia program. We intended to create a clone of the lost Gaia by duplicating the Gaia genome on another planet. What's a clone? It means a copy. With our technology, we could use an organism's gene to create an identical copy of it. The Omens wanted to do the same thing, but with a whole planet. That's right. The Season Light was originally a device to turn the planet Re-Gaia into a clone of the Earth. It was a machine built to implant the Earth's seed into another planet. That seed, the Gaia genome, would then grow into an exact copy of the Earth. So that's why Season Light looks so much like the Red Queen. Replicating a whole planet, is that even possible? Well, Arya might be able to answer that. The whole reason I thought I'd time travelled was because my surroundings resembled Earth so closely. I mean, it did have its peculiarities like monolite. It did have. Like monolite and magic, but everything else, like the climate, conditions and the environment, was the same. So I suspected it might have been a time disaster. But why would you go to all that trouble? It was all part of the plan to create a planet that humans could inhabit. Our orders were to preserve humanity. Since we couldn't use Lost Gaia, we urgently needed a new environment to support human life. If that meant another planet, then so be it. Our plan worked until a certain point. The first and second machines were to cultivate the ocean and the land. The third maintained favourable conditions for life. Then the fourth kept the ecosystem in order, skipping over evolution. Re-Gaia came to life quickly. It was as if the history of Earth was being replayed in fast forward. Before long, the planet was a Mother Earth, nurturing a vast number of lives. We thought that it wouldn't be long before we could get humanity to live there too. I see, it was an act of evolutionary molecular engineering. But then wait, in that case This is all going over my head, to be honest. I can't believe that the Season Light are artificial. But if he says so, I guess that's the history of our planet. It's not for that Re-Gaia program we wouldn't be alive. That's true, but the Re-Gaia program is still in progress. It is, but humans are living on Re-Gaia. It's already habitable, isn't it? You're right, the planet's habitable now, but there's one big problem with it. Quietus. Exactly, Quietus was not part of the plan, but it has been the one major setback to the Re-Gaia program. At this rate, history will only repeat itself and the planet will come to the same end as Lost Gaia did. So it wasn't the Omens who were causing Quietus. Of course not. Why would we want to destroy something we created with our own hands? What did you mean by Quietus bringing Lost Gaia to an end, though? You know the light particles that float through the air during Quietus? That's Gaia dust. It's the same stuff that covered the planet when Lost Gaia died. If we do nothing to intervene, then Re-Gaia will also turn into a dead star. It will be reduced to a barren wasteland like you saw on Lost Gaia. Oh no, is there anything we can do? There is something. That is why I'm bringing you all to the cradle. What? You found a way to fix Quietus. That's the first I'm hearing of it. I have made a breakthrough. It is the only way. Now then, there's enough talk. You're still climbing up to the cradle, aren't you? There's a long way to go. Oh. Open the door. We're back here. That's there. We go there. Okay. Right, I need to find a monolite soon. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put in a cut here. Just based on time, I'm not sure we're going to find a monolite either. So, we will continue here next episode. So, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're as curious as I am about this and you want to tell me what you think, leave a comment. And otherwise, I will see you next time. Cheerio.